Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 14 of Surviving the Aftermath, which we regularly stream live on Twitch. Did I research the big batteries? No, I didn't. Okay. So we're just waiting for the advanced researchers to finish up our advanced heaters, and then we'll queue up the large rotors. So I'll have about 400 science points left over after we get that. So the cold winter storm is starting to end. That's what that little pop-up was. Not over yet, though. Oh, Freddy died.
We've made a new discovery.
All right, so the advanced heaters are done. So what that does is it allows me to upgrade these regular heaters into advanced large ones. So let me try to compare the two. Here's the industrial heater. You can see it's a bigger circle. The thing is, I can't upgrade this one right now, because if I upgrade this one, no one gets heat while it's being upgraded. So I'd rather just not do that yet. But here's proof. This house is not is not heated. But we do have two people living in there. Actually, you know what? It's just the two people that wouldn't fit in the normal houses. So maybe the game is smart. We'll see once I build this shanty if the game is smart. Visitors from another colony come with gifts.
A scouting party from a society has arrived at the gate.
Okay, do we accept the gifts? Is this like a Trojan horse? Have they poisoned stuff? I'm always so like, So what is this? This is, I don't even know. 12 crickets, 12 fish, 20 parts. So they're trying to feed me crickety fish. Okay. Do we want cricket fish? Some parts and a cricket fish. I hope the parts aren't in the crickets and the fish, because then we'd have to fish parts out of fish. So it'd be a part fishing expedition for parts. Okay, I'm gonna say yes. It looks like you guys want yes. I wonder if that leads to anything. I have no idea. I haven't had that one before. Maybe it's new. The game had a bit of an update December 16th, and I haven't really played much since then, so it's possible that it's new and it,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Alright, so we're staging for the next road raid. And everything has thawed. So now that everything's thawed, I'm going to upgrade the radiator so that it covers the new shanties. And then as soon as this shanty is built, I'm going to have it go straight up to an improved shanty so that it makes people happier. So if you take a look at our shelters here, we have 86 of 92 of our people in comfortable shelters. Oh, is there another shanty that I hadn't upgraded? Because it seems to me like I missed one? Oh, no, what it is as soon as things thawed out. Okay, so the game is smart, but not that smart. Because there is free space in these improved shanties, which make people happier. But yet, this not improved shanty is full. So, it seems like when it comes to where colonists decide to live, they're smart when it comes to temperature. They're not smart when it comes to the quality of the housing. Got it. We just had a colony or a trade come in. I'm going to trade with Hospitalia for even more components. I think and it gives me reputation. Awesome. 82 rep. They want parts. Sure, I'll sell some parts for rep. I'll sell all my parts. Dangerous, I know, but we'll sell all the parts. Because I'm about to come home with a whole bunch of parts. I'm also going to sell the crickets. I know they were a gift. I'm regifting. I'm sure Jerry Seinfeld has a long rant about how stingy that is or something, but whatever, it's fine. You can call me Rickety Cricket then. So the farms are back up, which is good, because our food definitely dipped. We were at about 800 before pre-freeze, and now we're at 400. And let's get these farms opened. They've been paused a while. So this new farm here grows sunflowers, which is a precursor of fuel. You process the sunflowers into fuel. What I will say, though, is having played this before, generally speaking, I don't run out of fuel because there's enough fuel to scavenge out in the world that I haven't really, much like I don't really see the need to make my own weapons because you can set up outposts and kind of get free weapons. Fuel, unless you're doing a lot of driving, fuel is not something that you're going to need like a ton of. But I guess it really depends on your playstyle. Oh yeah, make sure to set up one of the cabbages. That's a good point. Let's switch to cabbages next here. Or can I fire everyone? No, I can't even fire everyone and have them switch. Oh well. So we're not gonna have a cabbage. We're not gonna have a cabbage fest for a little bit. We won't be Cabbage Patch Kids, but we'll get there eventually. So large rotors is about a quarter researched. I'm very eager for that to be done so that I can start doing the ground extraction and garages and all that jazz. Also in 2 days' time, I have an opportunity to get a 10th specialist, and there's a colony achievement for doing that.
Mission complete.
While you're here, get the fun boxes.
Can do.
Oh, so here we go. A assault rifle, a top tier gun.
You got it.
Settlement. I'm gonna have this settler scout around this area first, but should the scavenger or should the settler make a gun scav outpost?
Huh? Lock and load.
Ready. Attacking.
Yeah, that was super lucky. What I will say, because I know I said that I like played a little bit to jog my memory about where I left off. I absolutely did not scout that. I didn't know it was there. The fact that my settler wandered into a gun police station, totally luck. Streamer luck. So the improved shanty's done. Let's get the other one improved so that everyone has the top tier bedding or whatever. And Ice Snack finally got home. I'm gonna have her home for a bit to heal up because she's injured. Where's the worms? Did I must have scabbed them all. Orange Chaos, go west. I think there were boar over here. Yep, there they are. And Freddy, you're all healed, Freddy. So I'll have you scav boar too. Or this worm. Specialists are really, really fast at scavenging or like collecting resources from dead animals that you've killed, so you can use them for that. All right, you guys clearly want a gun scav outpost, so I'll queue that up. So the priority is build wind turbines and set up gun outpost. Or set up guns. I have another trade available. I think at this point, what I want to try to do is trade for reputation so people like me more. So I'm going to buy other enclaves reputation building garbage. I'm not going to sell my fuel though. No, stop that. I'm going to buy their garbage, even if it really doesn't benefit my colony, just so that we can build up reputation. And if you're wondering, hey, what is reputation for? I honestly don't really know. Like better deals, I guess, but like it's not that important. But since trade is such a powerful tool, I feel like, oh yeah, I mean, you know, why not? All right, so we're gonna have a bunch of canned fruit from them. All right, so the industrial radiator is now set up. It will cover the new shanties, and I guess it will cover It will cover some housing over here, and then if I want to break down this scrapper and guard post, I'm going to get rid of the guard post now because we don't really need it. I can put more shanties in here. Oh man, where are the rats? That's a common complaint. Oh yeah, here they go. They're completely destroying my potato fields. Does anyone in the chat know if you can do anything about the rats? Because last I checked, it's like there's no counter to rats, but I could be wrong. All right, so we have a quick choice here. I'm just gonna put this up briefly. A single man has strapped himself to the sawmill's machinery. He's holding a large shovel close to the spinning saw blade, ready to jam it in at a moment's notice. I'm sick of having to work all day for next to nothing. I deserve to be paid for my work, just like in the old days, he exclaims. I could either A, or 1, pay the man, 2, pull the man away, or 3, refuse to pay. Okay. Yeah, let's pull him away then. A few colonists devise a plan. Oh, I guess there's even more choices here. While one keeps him occupied, the other circles around and tries to tackle him from behind. Before they manage to close in, though, the man sees them coming and plunges the shovel into the machinery, causing it to screech horribly as the saw blade is jammed. "Look at what you made me do," he exclaims as he's being dragged away. "I can either punish him or let him go." All right, punishment. Okay. For the working man, the man is told that, as punishment for his behavior, he's going to do a lot of extra work. He glares at his fellow colonists, clearly unhappy, but the rest of the colony is content with their resolution. Hey, I did not think it would turn out that way, but good job. Also, look at what he did. Yeah, thanks, guy. At least I have a ton of extra wood, so it's not like I need a working sawmill at the moment, but like... Oh, is it gonna burn down? Could you guys, like, repair it now? One way that I could expedite is to put more maintenance people in the maintenance depot, and maybe that will work faster, I don't know. It's a big night. You got the components, and you are gonna be... Is there a car near? Oh, let's have you hit these fun boxes on the way back. And then maybe go for that car. And bring the car home. Rocket Man, you got fun boxes, and there doesn't seem to be any resources between you and Yodaville, so just return to the colony. He has some really high quality protective clothing ready to deliver. This settler found a hostile region. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have this settler scout these 2 last regions and then set up a gun outpost. I haven't forgotten, don't worry. I just figured while they're out there, they might as well do some work for me. Alright, so now all of my shanties are improved, so we have 93 people that should have the comfortable shelter benefit by sometime tomorrow. Yeah, and this fire has been quenched, whatever. So, I'm taking people out of the maintenance depot, because they don't really need to be in there. Come on, rotors. As soon as I start to get rotors, I'll get a garage. I just don't want to stress my already very delicate power grid. I'm gonna harvest the wheat early because actually we don't even really have use for wheat yet because we don't have the food tree researched at all. Wheat starts to come into play when you get down here to delicacies for a mill and a bakery, so I don't even know why I put a wheat field in. I guess I might have had a good reason, I don't know, last stream, but I don't know what it would be. Wheat's great for trades? Oh, that's good to know. Maybe I did it for the trades. I'll try to give myself benefit of the doubt. Speaking of trades, we have 3 more 12-hour cycles before those trades are complete.
We won the battle.
And fuel and meds.
Not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Yes?
All right, as far as I can tell, there is just one more fight left to be had, which is right here, and we'll be done pretty soon.
Yes? Consider it done.
Yeah, money's always good. Money is always good. But hey, I want cabbages, right? You guys want cabbages, right? Should I grow wheat or cabbage? So the other farm is... Oh, well, I guess I already have a cabbage field. But cabbages, corn, flax, potatoes. Although the potatoes just got hit by rats. More cabbage, sunflowers. And then some of the other seeds that I have available to me would be... Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of seeds yet. I also don't really even have my home zone fully surveyed. That might be a good thing to do at some point. And I think most of what there is to scavenge here at home is done. So I'm going to send Ice Snack to the world map, even though I don't have the garage yet. And I'll do the same with Freddy 8-Toe. Leaving Orange Chaos to go for the sandworm.
How may I help you?
I'm going to have these guys start scavenging. I thought I would have the garage sooner, but that's just not the case. So Ice Snack and Freddy. What are these guys guarding? Antibiotics? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go kill those bandits with these two. Not because I really want the antibiotics, because I have 67 of them, but just because this is in my backyard, and I'd rather not have them in my backyard, so let's just kill them off. And you guys want cabbage, cool. I'll go ahead and hide that. Two scavengers are arguing. They apparently over faith.
Two scavengers are bickering. One of them has decided to start fasting for spiritual reasons, but the other doesn't think that's fair toward the colony.
He claims that the spiritual man has become slow and sluggish, falling behind his workload, or on his workload. We can either side with the person saying, hey, you need to eat so that you can work, or we could side with the spiritual man saying, yes, it's your right to fast if you want. Or 3, the spiritual man should work more later. Or 4, just not do anything. And, okay. Work more later. People are happy with that. Aiming to find compromise, the colonists approach the pair and suggest the spiritual man is allowed to continue his fast. However, should his work slow down, he would have to compensate later by doing extra work once his fast is over. You guys really know how to find the happiness in these complex situations, so good on you. I'm not sure I would respond that way, and, well, you did, and it was a beneficial... I mean, I have no idea what the results are for the other options, but happiness is always a good one. Alright, I'm about to get a, Oh, another scientist? Alright, I'm just going to turn him into a scavenger, because... But there we go, we're truly special. We have 10 specialists, but, boop. You're now a settler. What type of settler is this, or should I make? Scav or research? And
yes.
This scav... Let's have you start scouting down this way.
Mission complete. Going.
All done.
Alright, Big Nate. You are gonna head
Right away.
home. Oh, wait, no, you're supposed to go to the car.
Uh-huh. Negative.
Ready.
She's just like, nope, can't do. You're an idiot.
All right. Your orders. Showtime.
Uh-huh. Showtime.
Hey, Cadet, thanks for the resub, dude. Cheers, man. I appreciate it. All right, all the specialists now have work. And whether this new specialist becomes for resources or for science, it's up to you. We're about to get the large rudders, so I'll try to play on max speed as we get there. Getting close. Finally made it to a stream. Great. I appreciate it. I always like having you here. Work has been crushing. That sucks. Is it the work grind right before like you know, holiday, like Christmas, New Year's? Because I remember when I used to work like traditional office jobs, knowing that people were going to take off time for you know, Christmas and New Year's meant that like mid-December was just obnoxiously busy because everybody was trying to do a month's worth of work in like, you know, a week. It was you know, in 2 weeks. Not great. I don't think, oh no, there's still a boar in there. All right, let me figure out if there's a good, I'm gonna pause a second. If there's a good, well, I don't even need to pause. So my plastic extraction is gonna be here. This is 99%. My concrete is 97%. And then, what is this? Oh, that's pollution I could clear. And then metal is here, 98%. So I've kind of found all the spots that I want to, yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the pollution work area start just cleaning up the pollution near the residences, because if I take a look at the pollution overlay, it's starting to bleed into the housing, so that would not be good. We don't live in Pripyat, so let's clean that up. And you guys want research scav. So, with this scavity scav, or settler, not that one, the other one.
How may I help you?
I could build a research out, 15 sucks. Let me see if there's a high quality one. 30? Oh, but I'm already getting it. 30, and I'm not getting it. So, okay, you, Missy, Lassie, where are you?
Your command?
You're gonna head here to a 30 every 12 hours outpost. I think some of them, sometimes you can find them go up a little higher. I've seen like 35 maybe, but 30 is pretty good. 25, no, maybe 30 is the highest. I feel like there was a military barracks that I saw once that was a little higher than that, but maybe I'm wrong. So I haven't spotted any that are better than 30. Okay, so 30 it is. Hey, Blam. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. What research to do next? Large rotors are almost done, so food, community, safety, infrastructure, or resources. Oh, whoops. I just deleted it. All right, so let me cover the options. For food, like I said before, but I'll repeat it just in case. It would either be animal husbandry for ranches or irrigation. That's the two choices there. And you can pick the tree. For resources, it would be circuit assembly, so I could start making my own components and microelectronics. For infrastructure, if you wanted to reinvest in infrastructure, what we could do is to start getting water pumps or... yeah, just really water pumps is probably the only thing that's left useful. Water pumps are one of the more efficient ways to get like a massive amount of water. For community, it would be either the remembrance, public house, proper burial, that kind of stuff. And then yeah, okay. And then safety would be the steam saunas for hygiene.
We've
So
made
it's
a
up to
new
you.
discovery.
Mission complete.
Yeah. Because electronics becomes pretty important in higher tech industries later on. So, Harry Larry, keep scouting.
What's up?
Freddy 8 Toe,
Going
and
in.
Ice Snack,
Orders?
go murder some bandits. Oh, we found some rare metals and more component nodes.
Right away.
I do. Oh, so I might actually have you guys choose between these two because this ordnance work did not exist last time I had you polled about what kind of weapon or what kind of outpost I should make. So I'm going to have this guy survey all the things that are immediately around him before making a definitive choice about what kind of settlement. If you still want weapons, that of course will be an option. And a trader airman just came back. I think we should trade for science. And this science, one of the benefits of the science is we get a bunch of reputation while we do it, so that's awesome. But it's very expensive, so I'm gonna have to sell off. I should just sell the canned fruit. Is there anything they're asking for? They're just saying we don't want your plastic. Okay. Wood is a very replaceable resource, so I can just huck a whole bunch of wood at them. I'm going to also sell all my canned fruit. I bought it for reputation. I can sell it for reputation. They're also trying to sell me basic clothing for rep at 5 silver a piece? For 40 rep? No, that's not worth it. It's too expensive. Alright, that was a big trade. Is this a 4X? No, I wouldn't say it's a 4X. There's not like an exterminate. It's not. It's more of a settlement survival game. Think more like Banished, and less like Civ. All right, I need a new concrete spot. So let's go to the overlay here and try to find a concrete node. Oh yeah, there's one actually just below where the last node was. So forget this overlay. Boom. I'm probably going to want a new paved road out here that cuts down commute time. So... there. Ugly, but functional. How much does that cut into my farming? Okay, it does not cut into the soil fertility. While I'm in this overlay, let me also put a road... oh, wrong tree. A road in... like that. Because these roads obviously make it a lot faster, like... And unlike a lot of the settlement games, like, your colonists actually use roads. There's a lot of colony games that just, like, ignore them, and it's kind of frustrating. So, we did research the large wind turbines, and let me set them up. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread them out around a little bit. So, we have a power grid that is, can't just be hit by one meteor strike and taken offline. Another thing that I probably want to do is I want to put my large wind turbines near heat sources so they don't freeze up during the winter as well. So distributed power grid would be ideal. So let's do a wind turbine right here, a large one, and then one more large one. Here. Is there a better spot? Because that's not heated. I mean, this is heated, but it's next to... I guess it's fine. I'll put it next to a lot of the other wind turbines and just pray. No, you know, I'm gonna put it over here because this area is heated because it's next to the fishing pier. Okay. Puppy treats! Oh, and I'm truly special, right? Yeah, there we are. Added colony prestige, so we have 16 out of 23 done. And you guys want more inf. More infrastructure. So let's take a look at your choices here. Actually, I said that the choices would be submerged plumbing. But let me see if I was wrong. Deep drilling I don't really care about because we now have submerged plumbing. Tough bearings. Actually, tough bearings would be useful because that provides a benefit for the large wind turbines. So I'll have you choose between tough bearings and submerged plumbing. So, submerged plumbing is a way to gain a lot of water using power. And tough bearings adds to the durability of my turbines that I currently have. Tough bearings is inexpensive comparatively. Yeah, and then the submerged plumbing would require me to get larger batteries in the first place.
A ragged bunch.
I'm just going to accept them because you guys always vote to accept.
We've reached a milestone.
And I now have 100 people. That means that I am out of housing. So let's expand our slums. Oh, what? Well, they're gonna die.
Yes.
I don't even need to worry about that. Hey, Orange Cast, you want to go like murder some fella? Some feller? And they're dead. The moment Orange Cat showed up, you just hosed them. Poof, gone, done. Love it. So, was that another? Yeah, that was another achievement. Almost metropolitan or metropolitan. So, what we have left, if you're wondering, dust to dust. A native colonist dies of old age. Well acquaintanced, meet all societies. I haven't met everyone's science fair. Unlock 100 techs. Going green, clear all the deposits on the home tile. Road to 100, make it to 100 days. I'm at like day... What day am I? Where is... Oh, I'm at day 64. And then, New Dawn, complete the Doomsday Bunker project, which we have not done any of. But hey, maybe there's time for that. So here is the last of the bandit hunt.
We won the battle.
I think, for road raid. Improved tools, beef jerky,
Quest
fuel.
complete.
Quest is complete, and I'm going to send these
Go.
combatants home to heal because they are
Roger.
beat up. You guys want tough bearings? Tough bearings is not a very, it's not a research that takes very long, so I'm going to ask you about the next one. And then I also have to ask about the new settlement, but there's still some scouting left to do, so it's not urgent.
All right.
All right.
So your community choices here are like morale buildings. So right now the demand for entertainment is 95 and the production is 50. So I'm not entertaining my people as well as they are demanding. So I agree, a community project would be really good. Plus I have been plundering fun boxes. That sounds so wrong. I've been scavenging fun... Why do they call them fun boxes? No. But I've been scavenging fun boxes around the wasteland. The wasteland. Okay. Hi, Tusk. Hi, girl. Oh, man. Yes, I've been plundering all those fun boxes around the wasteland. And I probably have enough of them to set up a morale building. Oh, God. It's like quadruple entendre. It is, wow, just, okay, that sounds terrible. I'm gonna put a timer on that. Hey, girl, come here. Hey, puppy. All right, we got another trade convoy in. Yeah, my family friend of tags is a lie. We went way off into the... Yep, not even... Let's not even go there. Alright, so here is the... I'm just trading for more science because we're not making a whole lot of science. But yeah, you guys are right. The wheat sells... Yeah, wheat sells. And... They want metal, but I don't have a lot of metal, so I'm gonna pay them at a deficit. And you guys want community projects. I know I put a vote poll up, but this thing's been up for a few minutes anyway, so. Hey puppy, they want me to pet you. Spin him around. There, so what community project do you guys want? We have got Remembrance, which is a memorial that employs one person and makes people happy. So, what research? What comm research? Remembrance, and Remembrance leads to Shrines, which is kind of the same thing, but two separate buildings. Public House, which is, you know, well, yeah, brewery, basically. Public House or Proper Burial. So Proper Burial isn't exactly a morale building. It is just a better cemetery that eliminates the sadness for loss. So the Public House leads to Moving Pictures, which is a movie theater. And then Proper Burial leads to a library. Just to let you know what they lead to. So there's your community options right that way. And we are about a third of the way through Tough Bearings. The wind turbine projects are getting close to being done. The good old Moving Pictures. Yep. Also, these new achievements unlock some like street lamps that I could make, but they cost resources and don't provide benefit. Hey, here's the cabbage field that you guys wanted. That looks serene right there. Peachy yellow, I like it. It was actually a pet? Oh, yeah, I'm illiterate. Hi. I enjoy that as much as she does, I think. So making sure all of my shanties are upgraded. And Freddy and Ice-Knack are done. It's antibiotics. I think what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to have them go over here, which is a building that's probably for research, because usually... Nope, it's for medicine. Okay, let's go kill people for medicine, because that is so counterintuitive. Orange Chaos here on the home tile has nothing to do. Because, oh god, more guns. Okay, and there's one more left to scout. And then you can pick between guns, or, god, this really is America. Or rare metals. Yep. Them's the choices. Cheers. Alright, Public House. So the Public House leads to movie pictures, and we will cue that up. Moving pictures. Sorry, moving pictures. So the Public House requires water. The reason I mentioned that is I have a surplus of 4. So I don't have a lot of water left over. So I think if we're going to get a Public House, I am going to need to upgrade some of these water wells to drilled wells to increase the amount of water that I'm getting out of them.
We've made a new
I can run
discovery.
in the deficit for a bit because we have 500 water stored, so it's not like I'm immediately going to dehydrate as a result. And tough bearings is done. I don't need to do anything with tough bearings. It just automatically works. So what ends up happening is my wind turbines are just... Oh, speaking of wind turbines, come on, man. My wind turbines are just automatically tougher. So this large wind turbine is almost done. And then the other one... Where'd I put the other one? Does interior walls help the... Oh, okay, and the other one is currently getting built as well. Let me check the current projects for community for our housing. That's a good question. So interior walls only helps with tenements. It does not help with shanties. So I did home improvement, which is upgraded shanties, which increases the happiness bonus of living in a shanty. Roof supports here only help tenements as well. So interior walls and roof supports are only for high population buildings that make people unhappy. They don't help with shanties. So what I've been doing is, and I maybe never pulled on it, but the choice I made was essentially having nice housing that fewer people live in than mass housing. There is a use for mass housing though. One of the uses for mass housing is if you don't want your population to grow too quickly, you can use the emergency shelters. In the tooltip of the emergency shelters, it will say decreased birth rate. Basically, when you live in a refugee camp, you don't have children, or at least this is what this game says. And then tenements also have a decreased birth rate. So, there we go. So if you're having a hard time keeping up with your population growth with resources, you know, food, water, power, etc., whatever, you can always use the tenements or emergency shelters to prevent births. But there is, I think Jan on Discord was telling me that there is also a hard-coded or soft-coded pop max where, like, the game kind of tapers off your pop growth anyway. So you don't really have to worry about it all that much. I think your population sort of soft caps at, like, 250 or something. I'm making up a number because I forget exactly what he typed. Let me look it up. But there is a soft cap on population, so it's not like your population can just keep growing forever. Eventually, it sort of maxes out a bit. I'm trying to look up that number for you. The total cap is 400. Around 150, your birth rate slows down, and then the birth rate kind of stops at 350, and you don't really go above 400. So, you know, if you wanted a colony, yeah, obviously 400 is 4 times the population that I currently have now, but, like, you know, with a little bit more hunting, farming, etc., I'm pretty sure I could deal with it. All right, so I'm going to have to ask here. What outpost do you want? Weapons or metals? For the record, these metals are the ingredients that go into components and electronics. I do have a rare metal outpost already. So, weapons or metals?
Okay.
It's up to you. The other thing is the
Yes.
other settler that I have here, I'm going to re-ask you all because I didn't know about the second metals outpost. So here, you just stand there, don't do anything. Because I suspect that you all might want me to do even more weapons outposts, but that's really up to you. All right, so Harry Larry,
Sounds good.
keep scouting.
Uh-huh.
And my recycler for plastic is out of resources. So let's see if I can't find some plastics. Oh, you know what? It might be that I have no more plastic without scouting. I'm not I think I have plastic in the west, which would be blue. Yeah, there's a plastic trash pile over there that I could hit. But that's a pretty good indicator that pretty soon I should consider doing underground plastic extraction, because I don't have a lot of overground areas to extract from without scouting more. So it is possible that I could scout deeper into my territory, but then the commute times to the work is pretty far. And yeah, Jack, Errol, you're absolutely right. Getting a whole bunch of weapon outposts and then selling those weapons for everything and anything you want is very broken right now. So, yeah. You are absolutely correct about that. All right, question. Do you want an outpost of each or what should the second settler do? Research or weapons? So the first one, you guys wanted a rare metals.
What you need?
So I'm going to get back to the rare metals outpost. And then the second one, you guys can pick. It looks like weapons is starting to win, so I'm going to have them start moving to the weapons. But obviously, if you change your mind, that's fine. So Skyjacker's home from all those raids, so my fuel is way up. The other question I have, or I think what I'm going to do is I don't really have to pull for this. I want to get the motor pool, or the garage. I keep calling it a motor pool. So here's the garage. I'm going to stick it here, even though it kind of blocks the road, because it... Maybe I can rotate it. I think it just kind of makes sense to have it, like, right in the front, so that when you drive, you're not... This is all role-playing wise, but when you drive home, you're not, like, driving through the colony to park the car. It'd be like having your driveway in your backyard and you have to go through the grass. Wouldn't make any sense. That's even uglier than my last iteration. Let's fix that. This is nice and symmetrical. Alright, you guys want weapons. Cool. Now that we have the power, let's also set up the ground plastic extractor, which was here. And I'm going to fix the roads to be a little nicer running along the extractor's path there. This old road we can get rid of. And then the other question is, what should the main priority be? So some of the choices would be Doomsday Bunker. We could build that. More resource extraction, more farming, more housing, community projects, or viewer submitted ideas. Voila! So, what do you guys think I should work on? What is important to you? What should I do? So right now what I'm working on is some drilled wells. I know my metal's really low, so getting a metal extractor is probably not a terrible idea.
Yes. Yep. All right. All cleaned up.
Ooh, bunch more research.
Consider it done.
Yep.
Your orders?
All right, so let's get that that metal outpost done. Outpost is now complete. So we have a drilled well. Let's get some other drilled wells. So I think the way to do this is to go to the water overlay, so I can find the wells a little bit easier and increase or upgrade the ones that are not drilled wells yet. That's like the most bang for your buck, because these little non-drilled wells, they don't cost any power or anything. So it's a rather inexpensive way to get your water that doesn't cost you like resources after the initial investment. Hey, Tannering! Cheers! Bottoms up, friend. I'm out of coffee now.
Ready.
But as you can see, my components are rather low. Very low. And I always need components. And we're almost done with the public house research. I do have an open trade. Hospitalia, will you trade me? Oh no, I don't have an open trade. 6 hours until we're done with Lushton, so I'm probably going to buy more components. It might be worth researching the ability to make components. Just hint, hint, nudge, nudge, but that's up to you. If you want me to keep training for it, that's fine too. Where are my metal scrappers working? Oh, these are... Oh, yeah. So my metal scrap gather rate is particularly bad because there's just not roads out there. I'll add a little road. So public houses are done. Can I even afford it? 50 fun boxes. I'm at 59 fun boxes. So yeah, I can. And then, of course, it needs a well nearby. Oh, it almost fits. What is this facility? Hunting cabin? I think what I might do is I might move the hunting cabin to be a little bit closer to the wooded area, and then stick the public house where it used the hunting cabin used to be, because it would fit perfectly and it would be pretty central to the area here. Alternatively, let's see if there's a better spot. I think that's actually my only water tower that I own. So yeah, I could also put it you know what? Yeah, no, scratch that. I'm gonna put my public house where the toilets are. If I can't, no, I can't. Darn. I'll just put it here next to the cookhouse, and cut a little bit into the wooded area, but that's not going to do enough damage to my hunting cabin to ruin its efficiency. It won't really matter. But maybe I'll nudge this south. I don't know. I might want to trade for some metal as well. Yeah, Glitch, I think you're right. I think you're right. Alright, more resource extraction. Cool. Will do.
Huh?
So, Skyjacker. Let's not deploy you until my garage is built. Let's keep everybody home until we've got a garage going.
Yes? You got it. Yep. Going in.
I'm at help. Attacking target. Your orders? Going.
And luckily for me, Big Nate here has components, so we'll be able to get some more ground extraction in just a second here when those components get delivered. But yeah, it's pretty clear that my concrete is doing just fine, but all my other resources kind of lagging behind. We'll be working on that. So, set up resource extraction. Thank you for tuning in to Surviving the Aftermath, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 21st. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my YouTube video release schedule, countdown timers to upcoming streams, and Discord has a channel of all of my new releases and also a way to sign up for notifications for upcoming streams as well. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, everybody.